I'm Jovi
Yeah.
Marie. I do
Okay.
go by Jovi. My full name is Giovanna, but everyone just calls me Jovi. That's simpler to say, I guess. So I'm a
Okay.
co-author of the cookbook Simple Recipes for a Diabetic Diet Plan. Um, I'm also working with Dr. Philip Zini. So he helps me out with different diabetics, also people that have different health issues. So we do have a company that's called CTFO, and we do have supplements as well with them. So
Okay.
that's just a little bit of a background. My full background, I do work full time as a banker. So I do a little bit of everything, but this is more of my passion, if that makes sense.
Sound like a typical woman. I mean, we have our hands in more than one thing at all times.
Well, you need multiple source of income, so that's
Mm-hmm.
always as an entrepreneur, that's been my background is being an entrepreneur, having that as your background and being able to have a little bit of extra income for your family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If
So
that makes
I
sense.
it
Mhm.
does. I now the doctor was telling me that the last time I went, A1C was a little high. I think they
So
use the
what's
term
high?
pre I think it was 6.1.
6.1? Your A1C, okay.
Yeah. But I don't, have a issue with diabetes. But I know that not too long ago my mom said she did, and then a couple of other people, and I'm like, okay, well, what's causing this? Because my bloodline is Jesus' bloodline, so it's got to be something that's going on here that I'm not aware of, and it's pretty much the eating habits.
Yeah, exactly. So it is the eating habits. I realized with a lot of us, like we like everything with grease. How are you cooking? Like a lot of carbs in the diet too, and then
Mm-hmm.
the grease, and that's also causing it. Sugar is a big impact as well. So any breads convert into sugar. Um, Anything that is like carb like pastas and stuff like that, that converts into sugar in your bloodstream. So just keep that in mind. Um, so there's a lot of stuff that you have to research and also make sure you're having the right healthy diet. The cookbook does have several recipes um, that has helped the majority of all of my diabetics in reversing type 2 diabetes nerds reverse their diabetes. Um, Rita is the co-author on the cookbook. She was a full-blown diabetic. So all the recipes that are in there, she's tested them and I've tested them. So for her, she's no longer a diabetic. She
All
doesn't,
right.
yeah, she doesn't take insulin. She doesn't take any medications. So that's helped her out. For me personally, I wasn't a diabetic, but my grandmother died of type 2 diabetes. So
Mm-hmm.
my concern was also about my family line. Like, okay, is this something um that's passed down from generation to generation? That's what I
Mm-hmm.
thought, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the foods that we eat. If we're eating fast foods, we're destroying our bodies. If we're having um, like desserts or anything that's processed, we're destroying our bodies. So we
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that we're eating real food, um, real and not processed food, not going out to the restaurants and eating foods from the restaurants. Like you can, but you have to be mindful of what you're gonna consume and what exactly you're putting into your body, if that makes sense. Because
Makes sense.
I started with the cookbook, I was doing a lot of testing on all the recipes. I did lose up to 135 pounds. Um, all of my numbers have gone down too. And it's been a good journey. Like I haven't gained any weight. And if I gained weight was like maybe 5, 10 pounds and maybe because of the holidays. But I'll keep it off. So
Right.
my main concern is like to keep toned. I didn't do any surgeries whatsoever because I don't believe in that. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't like going under. So I won't do that. So that's one of my pet.
Right.
Um,
Hmm.
so with that being said, like I still need to tone up like with my skin and all that stuff, and it's not bad. A lot of people that I researched that lost over 100 pounds, they had loose skin, and I don't have that issue. Um, I might have like a little tummy, here, but nothing
Mm-hmm.
too major.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good.
hmm Yeah, well, it's all natural. You want to keep everything organic as possible. Grass fed, if you're doing meats, that's the main key is grass fed. You want
Mm-hmm.
pasture raised eggs and also cheeses. So, and milk, if you do milk. I normally don't. I normally do more of the coconut milk and almond milk.
Almond milk is me all day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's yeah, that's basically it. Like we've tested all these recipes out in our bodies and it's helped, you know.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
What's another question you might have?
I don't have any more. That's it in a nutshell.
That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's it.
Hi,
Have
Mr.
any
Arthur.
other issues like with your health? Any medications?
No, I've been bypassing all of that. So
Good.
yeah, I just really try to learn for others, be a benefit to others.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I have. Well, Jim is also one of the top ones that's no longer diabetic in our group as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's stick to the protocol, and he's been doing.
Good.
Sarah has lost. How much have you lost already? I calculated it for you. And I actually recorded you and I sent you that recording when you first came in. So it's been a year. It's not a year and a half. I thought it was a year and a half.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, good. It's around between 100 and 115.
122.
Oh, okay.
I checked. I
Okay,
Hey.
okay, thank you.
know. And it's been a year because I have Google, what is it called? Google Play or that they send like my videos and also like my recordings and pictures. And it popped up and I was like, oh man, it's only been a year. I thought it was a year and a half.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
I thought it was a year and a half that she's been with us. But it's been a year since she started the program. So it it it's been amazing.
Good.
hmm
Miss Tasha, I like your hair.
Yeah, I decided to do ponytails today. That was it.
So how's everyone else doing? Martha, Jim,
I'm fine,
you're fine.
just driving.
That's good. Martha, you're on mute and we can't see you either. Yeah, so we've been in a journey with the diabetes group and it's been good. I can't like complain. I can't everything that they've done and it's all a mindset basically, you know?
Mhm.
So um I've had people that can actually, 70-year-olds that can do a workout and not complain when maybe like a 40-year-old or 50-year-old says, I can't do this, you know? And I tell them like if a 70-year-old person can actually do these workouts and start slow, I go, you can do it too, you know? So there's so much knowledge, and you have to start slow. You shouldn't start working out because it's all about working out and it's 20% working out, 80% is what you eat and also your consumption of water and also supplements. That's the main focus, you know? So at least everything starts going into tap with your body.
So the book has exercise information also?
No. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's separate. I work with Dr. Philip and we do have Facebook Lives, and
Oh,
also
okay.
TikTok Lives. So we go into detail like about supplements, but also about workouts, a little bit of what you should be doing, at least in a daily basis, you know. The main focus for me with everyone is to start walking at least 5 minutes every day, at least 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start off with 5 minutes and then increase from there. Because that's the main focus. The main focus is to have movement in your body. Um, Once you start from there, then you would do like hit workouts. I don't know if you know what a hit workout is. Do
Like
you?
Tabo,
Like which one?
like like Tabo, Billy Blanks and Tabo.
I have no idea. That's a
Oh,
good
okay, but
question.
then
Because I
no,
know
I don't
so
know what it
normally,
is.
so normally you do 1 minute of high intensity, like either jumping jacks, and then another minute of push-ups, and then another minute of going up and down, or weights. So you do a little bit.
Child, you lost me on them push-ups now. I was with you on the jumping jacks. But mm-mm, mm-mm.
So I have people that do push-ups against the wall. So that's good still. You're still doing a push-up that way with the wall. So you just tilt yourself and you start pushing yourself back and forth from the wall. So you're capable of doing it that way. Because I've had Sarah do that. Trust me. Right, Sarah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So you can do different methods of a workout. Um, and then later on, like once you get to a state where
You
your
put
body
this onto
can
the
do it,
floor?
can, if that makes
So
sense.
no.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so we have that and different other stuff that we do. And we can always share the Facebook, which is Reversing Type 2 Diabetes Nerds. And you can check out the videos and stuff like that. And if you ever have questions, Sarah can give you my direct number and we can communicate too.
Okay.
What else? Anything else, you guys?
How's Billy, Jovi?
Billy's still in the hospital. Keeping up with him. They haven't decided yet.
Yeah,
So
okay.
he'll keep me posted when, probably next week or so.
Alrighty.
But I'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
I know I wanted to head out and go visit him, but they're not allowing anybody to go visit him right now.
You're
Yeah,
unclean.
Yes.
this one friend I have that's in the nursing home, there because of this COVID precaution again.
Mhm.
That's why they're not allowing visitors there either. I'm like, oh, again, I don't want to go back through that.
Oh no.
They might raise prices again, but anyway, I'm gonna let that go.
No, yes. So Sarah, do you want to talk about anything particular?
Well, I just want to encourage Miss Tasha, to write down whatever questions they come, to her mind through the week. And
Yeah,
if
like
you
if
can,
you have any health issues that,
yeah, if you can continue to come every Friday, and sometimes hearing others, because we're not only the six of us here, but we have others that are not here today. And
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
yeah,
hearing the testimonies and the ways some of them did this and others did that or whatever, it can help us
Hmm.
to find our own ways. But and with all the teachings and the stuff that Jovi shares with us and Dr. Philip, and we do it under supervision and stuff, so we'll be okay. We'll be safe
yeah, exactly.
on doing it. So Dr. Philip is a really good is a really good doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing is that also he knows the good and bad of medicine and the good of nature, because he is a man of God and he always put God first.
All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I can't wait until you meet him, Mr. Tasha. I think you're gonna like him a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
If you ever do need like a one-on-one, you let me know. I can always set something up with Dr. Philip and you, or whomever you might have that's interested or wanting to talk to our group as well.
Hmm.
So um we can do one-on-ones with him. And I can always set an appointment with him too.
Yeah, usually I'll just jump in. I don't however we pretty much work it out, I'll just go with the flow.
You go with the flow. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of testimonies. Jim and Martha are my top ones, and so is Sarah. Rita couldn't jump on right now. I was trying to have her jump on, but she's taking care of her brother. So, um, there's some little factors here and there that we have other people that also jump on as well with their testimonies, and they tell us exactly what's going on with their body as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna I always get so much information from y'all just don't know. I get a lot of information from Sarah. She's always sharing something and speaking something positive in my life, spiritually and physically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sarah's awesome. She's amazing. She's one of the top ones too.
But to God be the glory.
And that's her favorite saying.
That's my saying. To God be the glory.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I was trying to see. I was gonna go visit Lupe.
Okay.
She just texts right now. So she can't. So Lupe was also she was in the group as well. and she's no longer a diabetic. So
Ooh.
yeah, she used to have her A1C was at 13.2.
Ooh.
Was taking insulin, metformin. She also had like high blood pressure, cholesterol, a little bit of everything. She was going through, and then also she was having seizures as well. And with eating healthy and also going more clean, it helped her reverse her type 2 diabetes.
What do
Uh,
you mean going more clean?
so clean eating would be like your vegetables, your meats,
Oh, okay.
organic vegetables. Your meats are going to be grass fed, and the pasture raised, and not eating out, like having hamburgers, going to McDonald's. McDonald's is like a no-no. I'm
Okay.
like, that's a big no-no. Um, because it's really processed. All of those items,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't even know how they can actually sell something like that and have people consume it, you know? But, there's different methods of what they have inside, so much chemicals. So it does have a lot of chemicals in it, and it's not good for your body.
Even the French fries are fake.
Well, if you go and see how they process the actual potatoes, the actual potatoes that they have, they pull them out from the ground and they put them in this big old, like, what is it called? Those tanks? What are those things called? I don't know the name of it, but it's like an enclosed tank, and they'll put it there for like a couple weeks before they actually distribute it to and cut them up, because it has so much um they have so much chemicals in it that no one can actually like inhale that. So
Hmm.
you can just imagine when you're eating that fry, what type of chemical is going into your body. And that's why there's so much cancer going on right now.
Cancer. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
scary. That's scary.
It is scary.
Yeah. Because I love their fries, especially when they give me buy one, get one free. But okay.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, that's processed food. So like any of those major, um, like when you go out to eat, those are the ones that you have to be very mindful of what you're consuming, because that's all chemical.
Mm-hmm.
That's affecting our bodies and our minds too.
Mm-hmm.
That is why Monsanto is paying so many billions of dollars to
Mm-hmm.
people that have
Mm-hmm.
lost loved ones, to people that have gotten cancer of here, cancer of that, because of the pesticides that they have put into our food. And even though they wash them and disinfect them, we're still eating that. That's why it's very important, besides eating clean and organic and grass fed and cage free and everything else, blessing our food is a key.
Oh yes.
And say, I always say, Father, let no harm and danger come upon me by eating it, nor spiritually, physically, or mentally. Because just to make sure that I cover all the areas.
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
Yeah, but Monsanto is paying billions of dollars for many people that have gotten sick by eating. You know how some people just live by habit, and they go and buy in the same place every week or every month
Mm-hmm.
the same vegetables from the same company, blah blah blah, the same, and for years they've been ingesting the same thing. So now in their older age, they've been getting sick, and some of them died, and they have been able to prove that it was due to the pesticides on the food, because for years they ingested the same thing.
Gosh.
Yeah. And
And
Monsanto is
do
for
your research. I'm
everything.
like, do your research. That's the
Exactly.
one thing that I always say and tell people is do your research, go into detail about any information that you're getting. Do your research. And that's the main thing is doing your research, making sure that you are consuming the right things. Your labels, you have to read your labels with everything that you're consuming too. Um, Even like with almond milk, try to go as organic as possible with that, or make your own almond milk with almonds. That's very possible to do.
I
Hi,
had
Miss
heard that
Alice.
about the almond milk. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I had heard that about the almond milk, about people making their own. I normally use the Target brand almond milk, the unsweetened one. That's
Mhm.
generally the one that I use.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
just check the ingredients in the back. Normally I try to go as organic as possible. I know organic's a little bit more expensive. So if it's easier for you to make your own almond milk, go for it. A lot of people are doing it with just almonds, soaking almonds, and then just water. And then you're adding like a little bit of cinnamon and you can also add like if you want it unsweetened, keep it unsweetened, or you can use monk fruit for sweetness. But I normally try to keep it as without any of that,
mhm.
unless you're
Joe,
craving it. Yes,
making your own almond milk is just soaking almonds and adding cinnamon.
that's it. You can
That's
and
it.
just add and water. And then you just blend it up and then you just have to strain all those almonds and that's it. And
That
it
actually
tastes really delicious. I know, um,
wish I had a cup now.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, Rita and I, we were trying to see how we could make our own almond milk. So that's one of them. It's just soaking the almonds and then just blending it with a little bit of cinnamon. And that's
And you
it.
know how funny that you say that because here, if you go to a food bank, every time that they give you a box at the food bank, they give you a big old bag,
About the
3 pounds.
almonds. I was gonna
Nobody
say that.
want them. Nobody want them.
Mm-mm.
I mean, like everybody's, if y'all don't want your almond, give it to me so I can make my meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously,
And you don't need that much um to make like a whole almost a half a gallon of almond milk. It's not that much that you need and it comes out good. And it's very simple to make.
it is.
I might have to try that.
Hmm. Yeah,
Got
try
me
it.
sold too.
Huh?
I said you got me sold too.
Yeah, it's simple. So it's just making it yourself, and we don't even realize how simple some of the things are that are just simple ingredients and it's still real delicious. Instead of,
Yeah.
paying so much money for, I don't know, maybe I just try to condense it to where it's like, okay, I'm only consuming this much and I'm making it for this much, and how much can I save or.
I never realized that was the only ingredients in there. I just figured it was in the dairy section. I just walked by all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just almonds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
soak the almonds. You can either soak them overnight and then the next morning you put them in the blender with as much water as you want in there. Put a little bit of cinnamon. If you want to put monk fruit for sweetness in there, you can, but you don't have to. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people are putting like a date in there. But as diabetics, I normally don't recommend the date. So if you want to add the monk fruit a little bit in there, you can, or maple syrup, and that's it. But if you can just tolerate to have almond milk just plain and simple without any sweetness, it'll be real good that way. Just with a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon gives it as much flavor and a little bit of vanilla too. Vanilla extract.
Yeah, vanilla extract.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, those are,
love vanilla.
yeah, because Rita and I were looking into that. Wanted to put that recipe up there. So you guys were the first ones for the second recipe for almond milk. Because we were trying to figure it out. We're like, well, what else can we put instead of the dates? And I was like, let's just put a little bit of cinnamon and what was it?
Monk,
Said
monk fruit. Monk
vanilla
fruit.
and monk fruit. Yeah, that's it.
Now, I've heard that figs do not spike your blood sugar. So maybe a fig in there versus a date. I don't know how that'll make it taste though.
Figs have a lot of carbs, actually. So let me double check.
Mm.
Love how they try to trick us like that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
figs.
no sugar, but it's all carbs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Miss Alice.
Hey, Alice. A small one has 7.67 grams of carbs.
Wow.
I did say hello. I'm sorry. Hello. I was trying to get on.
Hi.
Alice. So this is Miss Tasha. So Alice
Miss
Boswell,
Tasha.
she has several books that she's written herself. And she's the main one that I like is the 90-day, what is it called, Alice? 90-day challenge
Day planner.
planner. 90-day planner. And then you also have the weight loss one, right?
Yes.
So she's got two books that we normally always advertise for her. I don't have a copy here with me. Alice, do you have one with you?
Yeah, let me get them.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a link to that one, but that cookbook, yeah, that's a definite gonna be a go for me.
Yeah. Well, you can check her out. She's also on Amazon by Alice Boswell, and she has several books in there. So those are the main ones that I normally like to use because you have a 90-day planner that's giving you like a consistency of what you're doing each day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like. You write down your thoughts, like, okay, today I ate this, um, or I felt this way, and I really was craving some chocolate today, because that was my main thing when I first started, was like,
I wasn't until you just said that, Jovi.
huh?
I said I wasn't until you just said it.
Oh, sorry.
There you go,
But your
Jovi.
body, but your body really does crave things, you know?
Yeah. You see it, Jovi?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
one of her books. That's the ultimate fitness tracker for weight loss. And that one gives you like, you can measure yourself. The main ones that you want to measure is your waist and your hips.
Okay.
Then that's my 90-day planner as well. That one's really good. I like that one. That's my favorite one. I'm always advertising that one for Alice. That book and my book. So
Jovi.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Alice? I didn't hear you.
I said thank you.
You're welcome.
So there are certain foods that you can eat to not have cravings.
So the main thing that you want to do is like in the book, in the cookbook, the main thing is to keep yourself full. And the way you keep yourself full is with high proteins and your good fats. Those
Mm,
are the main ones. And I have a lot of recipes in there, or we have a lot of recipes in there that do just that. Um, and I meal planned like for Alice and a couple of other ladies out here in Chicago.
mm-hmm,
And it helped them a lot. I know Alice wasn't able to finish like the whole thing that I would make, and I would tell her, you need to eat it all because that's what you're supposed to consume per day. So,
mm-hmm.
um, but the like all of the recipes are very tasty. They are not bland. I don't have anything that's bland in there. A lot of the recipes are also hand down like from family recipes. And we
Mm-hmm.
try to keep it like our favorite recipes to keep them um as fun and also good, so you're going to have the right portions that you're going to consume, and you're going to have all the nutrition in there as well. So you can choose like um we have our salads. We also have seasonings, how to make seasonings as well.
Oh.
We have protein shakes in there. We have desserts. Um, what else do we have? We have dressings, mayonnaise, and all of that as well.
You
So
have sauces and chilies. You have soup. You have meat,
mhm,
poultry. You have a whole bunch of stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
Seafood.
there's seafood, there's everything. So it's gonna be your chicken,
Okay,
pork,
okay.
uh, fish, everything's in there.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we do have like even barbecue, pulled pork, Texas pulled pork, if I'm not mistaken, in there. So there's different stuff in there that's very tasteful. We try to keep it as um low carb as possible because it's more like a low carb Mediterranean almost. Um, so at least you can, or even keto, I guess you can consider it as well.
And they have the best recipes for guacamole. Oh
Oh yeah, Jovi's famous guacamole.
my gosh.
That one's delicious. That one, yeah, that's my favorite.
Mm.
When we did the book signing, that was the one that I forgot. I was like, no.
Guacamole is my favorite too.
Yes.
And the
Alice,
cheese.
tell her about the dishes that I would make you guys.
Yeah, I did the meal plan, and she did my meal plan because I'm lazy, and she did it, and I had something different, and it was really, really good. So, I think my favorite one out of there was this ground beef. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, that was so good. Oh my God, yeah, that was my
Mm.
favorite one. So yeah, Jovi know how to. The meal plans are really good, and the recipes I even, you know, if you want to do it yourself, is actually good too. So
Yeah, we did a
Can't
live
lose.
of a cheesecake, right? Alice, did
yeah,
you like that one?
Ooh.
yeah,
So,
that one was good too.
yeah,
And it's all sugar free.
yeah, all sugar free.
Wow, sugar-free cheesecake. That means I can have two pieces.
Yeah.
Just walk, instead of 5 minutes, walk 10 minutes, okay?
Well, it's good because let's say you didn't consume as much fat as you wanted to, right? When you're
Mm-hmm.
having your dessert, it is a high fat protein base dessert. So let's say you didn't have as much fat consumption that day. You can have that dessert because you're consuming a little bit more fat in there. So
Mm-hmm.
it helps, but I normally always we put it in there where it's like you're not going to use that as one of your meals. It's not a meal. Keep that in
Oh.
mind. It's not a meal. you know, like it during the weekend or whatnot, and you want to dessert, that's your go-to, you know, the dessert dishes in there. And they're pretty good because I put protein in there. So, and you'll see a difference on there. And Alice is really picky. I'll tell you that right now. She has always been very picky with what she eats. So when she told me, she's like, "Oh my God, this is actually really good." I was like, "I should have recorded you. Hold on." Yeah, she liked it.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is like a support group. If you have any challenges like during the week, this is where we talk about it. And, you know, we go through a little bit of like workouts, supplements, a little bit of everything. Today was more about the cookbook and Alice's book. So that's the main thing that we try to at least implement a little bit of everything in there, just so we have incorporate a little bit, so at least it's not too overwhelming for you, you know, especially if you're just starting this journey. Because it's a lifestyle journey. That's the way I see it. And all of us see it as a lifestyle journey.
Yeah, this is new for me. So yeah, it's new.
Okay. Yeah, and we can walk you through it. Don't ever feel hesitant. We do go live every Wednesday night. Do you have Facebook?
I do. I
You
do.
do? Okay. So what's your Facebook page?
Let me see. I can't spell it, but it's TASHA, and it's this crazy name. ICH, and that should bring it up. Wait, let me find the spelling. Okay, ICHWEIBNICHT. And it's a purple Volkswagen is my icon.
Okay, I got it.
And I just got, there we go. Jovi, confirm.
Cool. So I'll put you on reversing type 2 diabetes nerds. So at least you can also be on there.
All right.
Because that's where our lives are at, or under Alice Boswell.
So does that go on? So I know you when you tried to do Facebook, it didn't go through the first time. Are you guys on?
Correct. So we are on now. So it's working for us. So now I'm able to pull in from Alice's recording, and it's going into reversing type 2 diabetes nerds now.
Okay.
So it's going through their live.
And what time do you guys go on Wednesday?
8 o'clock. I know it's a little late for you.
No, not really.
No? Okay. So yeah, it's from 8 to 8:30. And Dr. Philip is doing his talk. This Wednesday we had Alice, Angel, and myself. So, and the recordings are in here too.
That is not bad.
Yeah. And if not, you can also go into Alice Boswell and she'll be live on hers. Which one is it, Alice? On both pages?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under Alice Boswell. Okay, so I also put you on reversing type 2 diabetes nerds. And then if you do have questions, you can also type in the questions when we're live. And then we'll just read them out to Dr. Phillips so he can answer those questions.
So under Alice's, is she digital creator?
Yes,
Which I got two.
she's on both of them. Right, Alice?
Yeah, you follow both of them.
Okay. All right, let me get the other one. Okay, so you'll see me there.
Mhm. Yeah, because we're on every Wednesday. And then like I'll also have the link to the YouTube channel, and I can always forward that out to you if you guys can't jump on. Hey, Martha.
Jovi, how are you?
Good yourself?
Good, good. Thank you.
How are you feeling? Everything good?
Everything's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. So tell them a little bit more about your book, Alice. Alicia.
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of something. No. Well, they're mostly, if you go on to Amazon.com, you type in Alibaba, you're going to see a lot of 90-day planners. I love planners because if you set yourself a goals up for every 30 days and go to 90 days, you tend to succeed a little bit more than trying to do the goal for the whole year or for 2 years. Shorter goals, better success. So that's why I started when you look in the book, you'll see that each one takes you about 30 days and up to the 90 days. And by the end, you should be at your plan or close to it if you haven't finished.
Exactly. And that's the main thing. Like you want to write down what your plan is for your health, you know. For me personally was okay, I wanted to know what I had to do to lose the weight, one, and to prevent type 2 diabetes.
Mhm.
That was my main goal. My main goal was that. And then also like there was a time in my life where I got really sick and I had walking pneumonia and I practically died and God gave me a second chance to come back, right? So this is why I'm passionate about what I'm doing right now. And the goal is to try to get as many people and not try, but like to help people out and have the understanding of how important their health is, you know? Um, and how simple it is to change your life around. Yes, it might not be as simple as you might think it is, but you have to go step by step. And every day is a journey, you know? So you have to continue, you have to be consistent. That's consistent with working out, and working out can be walking, starting off with walking, eating the right foods at all times, and water consumption. That's the main thing. Like those are the main ones that you want as well. Does anyone else want to add anything to it?
You said it all, Jovi.
I said it all. But yeah, that's the main thing. And this is like a support group where we're helping each other out. I try to motivate you guys as much as possible to continue with your journey because it's a lifestyle. Once you get into that lifestyle, it's a change. You're changing your mindset, you're changing your body, you're changing everything in perspective, you know. So it's an overall change that you're going through. It's a transition basically.
Go ahead.
Or see it somebody.
Anyone
Well, why?
uh-huh.
I was gonna say, while y'all doing that, y'all gonna make me delete my McDonald's account and get rid of my McDonald's app. But I'm okay. I'm still on the McDonald's thing. Okay.
Yeah, that one's the one. Yeah, I don't. No. That's a big no for me.
Okay.
Yeah, anything processed, I try not to have anything processed. If I go out
Okay.
to eat, I do just go out to eat and have Mexican food. I took the group one time and we went to Illuminati's and we had some pizza and that was the crustless pizza. So it didn't have any carbs or anything, so that one was good.
Right, I just got to the Blackhawks game, so I'm gonna leave you guys.
Okay,
Have
Jim.
fun. Have fun.
fun.
Enjoy.
All right,
All
we'll talk
right.
to you
Bye
guys next
bye.
week. All right,
All
bye.
right,
All right.
take care. So if you guys don't have any questions or anything, you guys can reach out to me. It was great meeting you, Tasha.
Yes,
All
Tasha.
right.
Do you have
Come on
any
back
questions?
and join us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, reach out to me. You're on Facebook as well, so we're going a little bit deeper with a lot of stuff.
All right then. Well, thank y'all for having me.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you for coming.
Yes,
Bye,
ma'am.
Sarah.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Jovi.
Have
Bye,
a good one.
Tasha.
Thank you,
Bye,
Bye.
Jovi.
Harris.